Rosie, and Classic Caillou. The reason of why you're in my office right now, it's because your annual IEP meeting is happening today. I have also hired both a therapist and a social worker to help you in middle school. They will both be attending your meeting, and the counselor will also be joining the meeting.
Okay, Marinette.
Good. Now please follow me to room 129. Welcome to Rosie and Classic Caillou's annual IEP meeting. Today is September 9th, 2019. Let's begin the meeting by introducing ourselves. I will begin. I'm Marinette Bloom, the principal of Govion Academy.
I'm Rory Jungle, Rosie, and Classic Caillou's incoming 6th grade teacher.
I'm Kenny Forrest, Rosie, and Classic Caillou's current 5th grade teacher.
I'm Flossie Johnson, Rosie, and Classic Caillou's student teacher.
I'm William Wordsworth, Rosie, and Classic Caillou's middle school therapist.
I'm Wolfgang Mozart, Rosie, and Classic Caillou's middle school social worker.
I'm Noah Art, Rosie, and Classic Caillou's middle school counselor.
I'm Doris Anderson, Caillou's mother.
I'm Caillou Anderson, student, and Rosie's big brother.
Rosie, and Classic Caillou, it's your turn. Both of you say your names and who you are, please.
I'm Rosie Anderson, student and Caillou's little sister.
I'm Classic Caillou Anderson, student.
And finally, I'm Boris Anderson, Caillou's father.
Thank you. Now we have introduced ourselves. Let's go over how much trouble Rosie and Classic Caillou has caused here at Vion City Academy. We will also discuss their goals when they leave Vion City Academy, and I know it is a long time from now, but we have to discuss it right now. I will begin. According to the notes in their IEP, Rosie and Classic Caillou claims that their main goals is to do very bad and inappropriate things at school, and from what I know, they asked another student to go out to this year homecoming dance, wash their hands in the water fountain, poured rat poison on the school lunch, brought a rated NC-17 movie to school, danced naked at the school assembly, watched porn in class, etc. And worst of all, they got Momo and Mimi expelled from vandalizing the school hallways, and peed on Sydney's whole body. Rory, since you are Rosie and Classic Caillou's incoming 6th grade teacher, please what you expect Rosie and Classic Caillou to do.
Okay. I expect Rosie and Classic Caillou not to get offensive towards me. They are not allowed to sit next to their best friends in my class. They aren't allowed to be partners with their best friends. They are to be respectful towards their partners and the person they sit next to, and most importantly, they will be having both lunch and recess with me every single day in 6th grade.
Thank you. Kenny, what have you been seen Rosie and Classic Caillou do?
Okay. From what I've known, they yelled at me for knowing their names when I told them to introduce themselves to me, told me in Squirticus, gave me a Barney error, disrespected their science teacher, talking smack to Ollie and Sydney, and much more.
Thank you. Flossie, you are next.
Okay. There isn't much stuff I've seen them do, but I will explain. They also yelled at me for telling them to introduce themselves, vaped on the playground, drew a big fat meanie during math class, and beat it up Dora several times.
Thank you. All right, William, explain what you expect Rosie and Classic Caillou to do in middle school.
Okay. I expect Rosie and Classic Caillou to be on their best behavior. If they are not on their best behavior, I will sign them a 7-hour Saturday detention from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. They will be required to bring a sack lunch to school every day. And most importantly, they will be required to wear a school uniform every day in middle school, which is not my rule. It is the dress code in middle school and they must adhere it.
Thank you. Wolfgang, go ahead.
Okay, Rosie and Classic Caillou will be required to come to my office in the months of October and April for every middle school year to discuss what classes they are required to take. They will be required to take the English test at the beginning of each middle school year. They will be required to take the Constitutions test at the end of their 8th grade year, and they will also be required to meet with me once a month to discuss what I can do to make them smarter.
Thank you. Noah, it's your turn.
Okay. Rosie and Classic Caillou are to meet with me after school every day from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. to do their homework. They will be required to meet with me before school every day from 7:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. to help me arrange meetings for art club. And most importantly, they will be assigned a locker to put their belongings in.
Thank you. Boris, Doris, and Caillou, how does everything went over sound?
I think this is a great plan for Rosie and Classic Caillou. This is sure going to teach them a lesson.
Good. And also, when Rosie and Classic Caillou graduates from Vion City Academy, they will not be accepting their diplomas right after graduating from their senior year of high school. Why, you may ask? Well, my husband and I have decided that after they graduate from their senior year, they will be participating in the Vion City Academy transition program, and they will not be accepting their diplomas until they are 23 years old. How does all of that sound?
That sounds like a great plan. The transition program will give them a better life after high school.
Okay, we have reached the end of the meeting. You all may be dismissed.
Okay, Rosie and Classic Caillou. Now that we're home from your annual IEP meeting, you are grounded for 15,000 quintillion years. Now both of you go to your rooms right now and leave us be.